Hi everybody, Dimitri and I just want to say thank you to the Habberstad BMW of Huntington, New York for allowing us to come by and film and review the iX, let alone allowing us two idiots drive it. Everybody there we met and dealt with was absolutely amazing, so thank you again to Habberstad BMW of Huntington. You can check them out at their website here, or you can give them a call.
So you got me a 2023 BMW iX M60. I'm actually pretty impressed. How'd you get this?
Internet. Anyway, so I figured that you wouldn't want to go for the 50 because knowing you, and you always want the top of the line over the top, let's try to get you the 60.
You buy it once, you buy it right, yes.
In your eyes, sure. I will say right off the bat, I don't care what people have been saying about the design of the front. I think they've done a really good job of this. I like the design. I'm also taking into consideration that it's an EV electric car. They're doing things a little different for that reason.
The car is gorgeous. I love everything about this car. The grille, a little bit, but it's cool.
Please tell them why it's like this.
So the whole grille, this whole front plasticky area has rehealing technology. So basically rock chips, any kind of small scratches, with the proper amount of heat or sunlight exposure, it will kind of take the scratches right off of the plastic. So it'll always look like it's in pristine condition.
That's a nice touch.
Unless you crash the car, then it won't look like it's in pristine condition.
Yeah,
don't crash the car.
When we get in it, please don't put the pedal to the floor and kill me with you inside of it.
So what I understand is do it.
No.
That's usually what I understand. When people tell me don't do it, I do it.
I want my coffin to be separate from yours.
What? This is a $118,000 coffin. This is an amazing coffin. No, all jokes aside, okay. So let's not call it a coffin. The car's actually really nice. So you get all your, with the M60 at least, this particular package over here, you have pretty much every bell and whistle you could possibly think about. You have your laser lights, you have your self-healing grille, you have all your front sensors, your front camera, everything's there. You get a pretty nifty window washer fluid hole.
Dispenser, whatever you want to call it.
Well, this isn't dispensing it.
We're dispensing the liquid into it, my friend.
There you go. Which is pretty cool. I think I'd just sit there and play with the button all day long. That's
because you are a child at heart.
So you know how like the Rolls-Royce Phantoms have like the actual, like the spirit of ecstasy that comes out? Well, this could be BMW spirit of ecstasy.
I don't suggest you drive with that, please.
I feel like you're going to start catching people with this open because they'll forget all about it.
But let's walk around the car.
So Dave has this infatuation with this bronze color.
It's a nice accented look to the car.
Which I do love. I feel like it's not for everybody, but I do love.
But the other thing that I do love that they did with this car is the door handles. How now my hands are seated in and I don't have to worry about if I go over the door handle or under that I'm going to scratch. It's just right here, pull, and it comes out.
Yeah, it's a nice little tab feature, which I do like. I do like you don't see the handles anymore. I feel like a lot of companies are going this route. I do love these wheels, man. These wheels are gorgeous.
I think that they were really done nicely.
And I like how BMW incorporated touches of the bronze into the wheel so that, you know, it kind of goes with the whole slope, this bronze slope.
Yes.
And it even has a little bit of that on the mirror cap, which is a very, very nice touch.
And then the other thing that people are forgetting about this car now is that it has the rear wheel steering. So when you're turning, it's not just the front wheels turning. So if you were, I mean, this is a decently sized car for, let's call it more of the compact SUV.
It's not. It's actually the exact same size as an X5.
Oh, then perfect. If you're in a tight spot, you can get in with this. And just driving it around this parking lot we were just in, it's so smooth. It's scary how smooth it is.
No, it is gorgeous. So
the back.
The rear.
I think it looks mean. I like it.
It looks super aggressive. I love it. I love it.
I like this car a lot. Honestly, I want one for myself. And I know I said that about the last car. And I also feel like I'm now feeding into your horrible ego that is the enjoyment of BMW for you. And I don't know how I feel about that.
BMW is the best. The one thing I don't like, the only thing that I could find negative about this car that I don't like, I hate how BMW still incorporates a little bit of that chrome. I mean, everything's blacked out with that gold or that bronzish look. I feel like if they were to incorporate that here too, I feel like that would have been amazing.
But that's aesthetic. I mean,
of course, but remember, a lot of the car's play has to do with aesthetic. You want to see trunk space.
We have a decent amount of space. We got 35.5 cubic feet just alone with the seats up. But for Dimitri, we have buttons. Buttons for the child, Dimitri. Look at you. Press them, Dimitri. Look what they do.
I like buttons.
There you go. Now you're getting even more room for the car.
So now I believe you get 70 cubic feet or 70-ish cubic feet of space with the seats down, which
There's
is
a lot more to this car than people
super
realize.
cool. BMW incorporated these buttons to put the seats down. What BMW should also incorporate is another button to bring the seats up. I think that would be greatly appreciated from the FGC community.
You can't have everything you want, buddy.
You can.
It's just not the case.
So let me ask a question. They add these 2 buttons to put the seats down. How much harder would it be to add 2 more buttons to put the seats back up?
How much more lazy are you?
FGC community stands behind me. We're lazy.
Anyway.
So you get a 2-part kind of cover for the trunk. This is your first part, stationary. You would basically be able to pull it out and take it out, and then it obviously makes the trunk double the size because you're really cutting off this top section by having this cover over here.
You can do it, big guy. I believe in you.
Thank you, buddy. And then you also get one cover over here, which again, same incorporation. Pull it towards you, push up, and Dave's gonna have to help me a little bit.
There you go.
Why am I still holding the camera, Dave?
I believe in you. Don't worry.
So there you go. And then same thing to put it back on. So no more of that rolly, flappy thingy. So I'm gonna embarrass myself. I'm not gonna embarrass myself here.
You can do it. Oh, there you go,
I
big
did
guy.
it!
Just like my niece and nephew putting blocks together.
Yes, there you go. Legos were my strong suit in life.
No, they were not.
So, what I do love, which nobody ever really touches up on, I think this is such a cool thing. I love how you see this carbon fiber, like these bits and pieces throughout the trunk, the side doors, the front doors. Like, I think it's such a cool piece that nobody really talks about. It just makes it feel like even more sporty. And I don't know why, I feel like these lights from a distance remind me of an old Rolls-Royce Phantom. Like an older generation
Phantom. If you
Phantom.
really want to come look at the car from, I'll show you from this angle. I feel like I get the side body vibe over here, just a little bit of one of them.
So I get
maybe slight inspiration.
minus this, I get Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
Yeah.
I get Rolls-Royce Cullinan. I do like it though. I do like it. I think everything about this car is gorgeous.
When we come back to talking about the carbon fiber, again, you actually have it all in here on the passenger also. And it's just another beautiful thing to have on this that just separates the car, also accents the car, and I mean, I'm personally enjoying it.
I love this car. I think this is such a cool car. So, backseat check. This.
Yes, the backseat check.
This is why Dave has nothing nice in life, because he leaves things like this around fat people, and I'm gonna step on it and break it, and then you're
Cameras
gonna
are
get mad
tools.
at me.
I'm gonna use them till they break. What do you have? What's your problem?
The problem is I'm gonna owe you like $4 grand for a new camera.
That one was cheaper, not the other one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what we understood is Dave uses cheap cameras for $100,000 car reviews.
No, that's just my.
So wait, fat guy check.
So moving on to the back, we got Dimitri. Now Dimitri's 6 foot, and I'm 6'1". This is where my seat was, and he's got a good amount of room.
6 inches, I would say.
Don't over embellish. That's about 4.
Jesus, I've been wrong my whole life.
Emotional, damn it!
Nice.
Yeah.
So what about this? Is this a foot?
That's close. Maybe 7, 8 inches.
Holy shit! I need to redo the metric system. I mean,
Imperial.
imperial system.
There you go. You didn't go to school much, did you?
No.
Take it away for the inside, please, bud.
So the guy who didn't go to school will take it away. You get the center rear controls have heated seats. You have your climate controls, which I think is pretty awesome. I hope one day we would be able to see BMW incorporate ventilated seats. They have an open slot here, so I think they should. Back of the seats are very nice. It gives it that really sporty, nice look, which I really do appreciate in an SUV like this. You have a micro USB Type-C for both of the seats, which is a really cool standard feature. You have a little opening here, which I highly recommend you shouldn't stick your fingers in. I already got mine stuck twice. But it is for your entertainment system if you choose at some point to incorporate one. Minimal pocket space, nothing to write home about, but something there, which is nice. The door panels, Bowers and Wilkins optional sound system, sounds amazing. Dave and I have been listening to music all day. It sounds amazing.
Can't play it now, thanks to YouTube copyrights, but you know, take our word for it.
Yeah, our word means something, don't worry. You get your door button, which obviously in an instance like this where the car is off, if you car runs out of battery or the car is off, you also have a manual latch down here that you'd be able to pull and the door would open, so never feel, you know, that you're dependent on this one button. Obviously, you have your window switch here. I love the two-tone brown leather with a little bit of that cloth look, and then going down to the black leather, and huge cup holders, huge storage bins that easily takes a extra large bucket of Coke from McDonald's.
I think though what people should really look at, especially...
Hold on, guys. Dave is speaking.
Some days I really want to murder you. Well, no, when you look at the entirety of this car on the inside, there is very minimal plastic. When you look at other cars, even another $10,000 downrange at this price point, this is leather trims or some type of fabric cloth that looks really nice or accents the car in some type of way. There's very minimal plastic. With a lot of cars still, you'll see maybe a good amount of plastic up top on the dash. And then the thing I love about up front in this is the room. I don't have the center console piece getting in my way. I can stretch my legs a little more if I want, especially if I'm gonna have my foot on the brake and be in traffic, or this floating display that we have because of how they've orientated, how they have it now, where there's basically a pillar here and then another one back here. And again, like the X5 that we looked at, just a small gap over here, but it's not much. I see exactly.
It's not noticeable.
Yeah, it still feels like one cohesive floating LED panel.
What I like about the interior, it's very zen-like. It's minimalistic yet luxurious all at the same time. And the one thing is, even if you don't seem to like the interior, you have this absolutely stunning sunroof.
Yeah, which
that Dave will show you in 2 seconds. There you go.
So there's basically an electric current going through it that will allow it to either open up, you can see everything, or just like when you want to pull your shade down for the panoramic sunroofs or pull it back with the button, that's what you're getting here.
The only downfall, or not downfall so much, the only drawback with this is the actual sunroof doesn't open.
Yeah.
So you don't have a functioning sunroof as far as an opening one, but I think I would give up my opening sunroof.
Never know, but this is nice.
The back seat, you do get your own dome lights, which is pretty cool. The maneuver, that's pretty nifty actually, never saw that before.
Hold on, you need more light.
Let me turn them on. So if you can kind of see, you can maneuver this light wherever you want it to kind of point. I think that's pretty cool actually. And then you get both dome light buttons, nothing to brag home about, but this maneuvering dome thing is pretty cool. You get speakers right behind your head, which is absolutely cool as well, because who doesn't like to listen to loud music? I know I do. Seats, very comfortable, huge actually. They're so luscious. They're really, really nice seats. You do get an armrest in the back, and you do have your cup holders right there.
Pretty much the standard. You're not getting, like, say, a tablet slot or any extra USB-C points.
Well, you have the two USB Type-Cs in the back
Exactly.
seats.
They're putting them in front of you instead on the side. So basically moving on to your center console, just above it, you have your iDrive dial. Still works as great as we always know it. But the only thing that we get different this year is we get basically just a simple scroll wheel for our audio, and then we get haptic buttons. So every time I press in, this isn't moving. I'm getting almost like a vibration, so to speak. Dimitri likes it. I'm not a fan of haptics, but everybody likes their own. Then when we move on to drive and B, drive is your normal driving, and then B is basically just for your one pedal driving system.
I have my lovely assistant here today.
Oh, Jesus, give me this, please. God, I gotta do something about that ego.
So, center. What's center? So, you're in the driver's seat. What do you get? You get massaging seats. Two
memory sets.
Memory sets. That's what I was looking for, guys. Memory sets. You have your button to open the door. You have your lock, your unlock, your beautiful Bowers and Wilkins sound system. Still maintaining that cloth and leather look, which I love, and a little bit of that bronze look all over the car, which kind of all ties it in together. I absolutely adore it. You have iDrive 8.0, which all new BMWs will be having the iDrive 8.0. It's the same one as the X5 that we reviewed last. The only thing that I kind of am not a fan of is how minimalistic this is. I really did appreciate having hard buttons for your climate. So now you just gotta kind of click this, and you know, you want fan speed, you want ventilated seats on, which I kind of want my ventilated seats on. That's actually really nice. This is really nice. I kind of like it.
Fat guy certified.
Fat guy certified, hell yeah. You have your dome lights, which there's a button here. And this is why we don't trust Dave with anything, because Dave does not know how to press buttons. I know how to press buttons because I'm a child. Then you got your little individual, kind of like if you're reading a book, or I don't even know why you need these. They're there. You get your ambient lights, still pretty cool. What is this? Is this just you get a camera? Dave, you have a camera.
Yeah.
You think we can take selfies in here? Like
Absolutely
me and you?
not.
Come on, bud. So
You're lucky I let you put me on film.
you get this hexagonal steering wheel, which I feel like is huge talk for this car. You obviously have an electric power assist steering wheel. The only difference that I see from all the other BMWs is the actual buttons. So you get 2 hard buttons. Everything else are these haptics that Dave was talking about. They still feel really crisp, really refined. I seem to like them a lot. Clearly you could change what you're looking at on the iDrive. Let me grab the camera off Dave. So you can have a camera, you can have your maps, I'm sorry. You can have some content there, like your G's. You can have the music you're playing, which is currently on, what is it?
Dr. Dre.
Sirius XM?
Tupac,
Dr. Dre. So you can also have your directions, your route preview. I assume this is where the car hits a glass wall, but...
range prediction, so you're gonna see when you're gonna...
No, that looks like the car is gonna hit a glass wall. Still pretty cool though. I'm digging it.
Sure, bud.
You have a beautiful heads-up display, which I don't know if you guys can kind of capture it from here, but it is absolutely stunning. I love BMW so much.
I'll try to fix it later so they can see it.
Yeah. Obviously mirror, nothing crazy to brag home about. They're still not doing any digital stuff. You get cup holders and wireless charging, 2 micro USB-Cs, and that would pretty much
The other thing I like what they did up top for this little we'll call it a cockpit. I can just put my phone right here.
Yes, Dave.
There's something about that I just enjoy. I like
you no longer have to buy Apple's magnetic thing. You just whoop.
There's something about just the small things that are in here that I thoroughly enjoy.
It's the little things in life that count.
But also how I do like, I mean, I don't know about you, but I thoroughly enjoyed the minimalistic look that it comes with this. And it makes me feel like I'm in a little spaceship, so to speak. And it's nice. I really like how this car came out.
Sport mode right now. Let's get out of here.
It's gonna freak you out for a second because you're gonna think you're waiting for an engine, and you're not gonna get that at all.
No, I'm actually kind of used to it already. Let's go this way. The Hans Zimmer sound.
I actually like the sound it makes, though.
Yeah.
That
Hans Zimmer.
Because you know how like you see like one of the Toyotas, for example. Every time I hear it idle, someone on my block has it. It sounds like the hovercraft that the Jetsons cartoon sound made, and it drives me up the wall. This does not give me that.
So that was
that's nice.
A quarter throttle.
Yeah.
So, like,
but it
I think
gives
it's
you
just too dangerous.
It gives you the illusion that.
Nope, we're not going to the Mercedes dealership.
No, we're not. Oh yeah, that will.
What? Yeah. How is this possible? Dude, this is literally...
Can you get out now and I can drive it?
No, I just got in.
I don't care. You're not important.
I'm very important. My mommy says I'm important all the time.
That's your mommy, not me. Your mommy loves you, I don't.
No, you love me, Dave. Come on.
Again, love-hate relationship.
Yes, you love to hate me and you hate to love me. That's the reality. So, okay. I kind of want to do a still one, though.
We just hit actually a really big bump, and I barely felt that.
You feel nothing? This car's so comfortable.
The steering, I'm not used to yet because the rear wheel... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you shut me up real quick on that one.
That is dangerous.
Damn.
Dude, that's dangerous.
I think it's better than a Tesla.
Listen.
I think it's better than a Tesla. I'll say it. You know what? Whatever battery magic that Tesla's got going on or what they do, fine.
It's nothing compared to this now.
But I've been in Teslas. I've been in an X. I've been in a 3. I haven't been in a Y yet. I haven't been in a Plaid yet. And I've been thrown around in both those cars. This one gives me more excitement. I'm just gonna be honest. This one gives me more excitement.
This still cute. You know why though? Because you get most of the power in the rear wheels, so it's a push motion, not a pull motion.
I think
so
that might be it.
So it stays to like the BMW roots of this sporty, aggressive, really, and the feedback, the steering is so nice. 1 foot on throttle.
Oh my god! Fuck! Holy shit!
What is that?
I love that.
That's
I love
amazing.
That. Whoever wants to fund one for me for free and I don't have to pay, I'll be my oil daddy. I don't care.
What about me? I get one for free too, no?
You know, come on.
Shut
Oh
this-
my God.
Listen, I have the power here to whiplash you.
Yeah, and I just got whiplash.
You think your neck's gonna hurt after this?
You do know my track record.
Yeah.
Nothing but broken bones and accidents, not from driving, but different things. But yeah.
So, you ready?
Well, this car stopped in front of us, so you're gonna go into the back of him?
No, not yet.
Do you want to say hello to the Ram with a little love tap? Is that what you're doing?
But how funny would you be if you ram a ram? Laugh.
God damn, this car throws you.
This car is
throws
violent.
You. Are you sure you want to let me drive it?
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna double strap myself, triple strap myself.
Oh, like that
But like,
TikTok.
just think about it. It's so violent. It's so smooth. It's so refined. You have ventilated seats. You have massaging seats.
I don't have ventilated seats on. We gotta work that out here.
I have mine on. They're right over there. Right there.
Oh. I got a warm ass right now. Been in the hot seat for a minute just now.
But it is literally amazing.
It's nice. It's really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, hold on, man, because this is...
I don't know how I'm gonna do a flyby video of this because I can't keep up with it in your car.
I have no idea. We're gonna go right here. Oh man.
Ah, shit.
You ready?
Yeah, we're gonna take off. All right, yeah.
All right, let's do one more launch control.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh fuck, that does throw you. Yep. God damn.
Jeez Louise, man.
This is such an interesting drive. It's not even funny.
This is actually amazing.
I mean, don't get. We were just cruising around and I forgot we're just driving. It's so smooth. I mean, given these are some smooth roads we're on right now.
We need these for our friends, and I'll explain to you why. How many times are we always bickering with one another? Not you and I, all of our friends.
About what?
In general, conversations that we have, the difference of opinions. You can shut anybody up in 2 seconds.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Hey, listen, I don't like what you're saying. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. This is impressive beyond means.
This is a very
okay. So
car.
I'm gonna make a quick little U-turn. No, be careful.
Oh yeah, this is a fucking spaceship.
It's ridiculous.
This is a spaceship, in my opinion.
This is ridiculous.
This is. I kind of just want to go in a straight line and just max it out at the 155 that they regulate all of them at.
I kind of just want to start going up and down blocks and blowing Porsches and Ferraris out of the water.
Oh, we could do that, but
what did you spend? 300,000? Yeah, come here, bud. I'll show you.
But regardless of the speed and how fun it is to just keep throwing your friends in the back seat.
Holy crap!
Because I did that to you. It doesn't feel nice, right? I even did it to myself for a second. But just 34 miles an hour. This is the most. Forget the X5, forget the Audi, forget any of the high-end SUVs with that almost air ride-like suspension, or they say it's like a cloud. This feels so nice.
So nice. I stand by this car.
I don't even care. If you think this car is ugly, test drive it. Just test drive it. I don't care what you think about the looks of it. Test drive even the M50 of this. Test drive it because it's still gonna do that. Not as much, but it's still gonna do that.
I'm gonna neck brace by the end of this. Oh my god. This isn't a normal car, but I really want to try how one pedal driving is.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you to do.
Hold on, I'm taking you out of sport mode. You're not allowed to be in sport mode. You're going back into regular mode. You're going back into regular mode.
All right, I got the drive now.
But see,
I got a BMW behind me. I might want to just show him up real quick.
Let go of the gas a little bit.
Yeah, it slows me down automatically. It actually, I feel like I'm sinking in when I do it.
Well, you're supposed to like kind of fluctuate the pedal. Yeah, you gotta feather it
a little bit. I'm not used to that.
I do like the massaging seats though.
I mean, my ass is chilled right now. I'm not gonna lie. It is.
Well, you're talking about ventilated seats. I'm talking about the massaging right now.
It is.
Do you like the regenerative braking though?
If you let go like you normally do to coast because you're so used to gas powered,
it shuts you down.
It really shuts you down like someone just put like a 20-pound weight on you.
But that's what I love about this. You have to make a left. You don't have to be like Tesla. Tesla, there's no option to turn it off. You have the option of regular drive.
Also really confused on how to like figure out the balance between it, but I understand why it's doing that.
You don't have to put your foot on the brake for the 900th time. You're in a BMW. Have respect. Thank you.
Scoop. There you go. Now I got it on camera. Anyway, I'll hide my titties now too. Was besides the point. This is, I mean, when's the last time we've had this much fun in a car?
Last time, 911 Turbo S.
Alright, fair point. Yeah.
But
because this car is that fun.
This car's so much fun, man. It's like business on the outside, but like childish when it comes to like its performance.
Do we have to give it back?
Yeah, otherwise it's called Grand Theft Auto.
I've played a lot of it. I think I know how to outrun the
So
cops
remember the helicopters? This will run out of battery. And you'll just be stuck in the middle of the road.
I can't just get gas. I gotta wait 11 hours at an actual supercharger, so to speak.
Supercharger's 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. But then I top out at 155.
I think helicopters don't even go to 155.
Well, I can get about 120-ish.
That's how. So even in regular mode, it's violent.
In regular, it's violent.
Jesus!
That's what you forgot. That is what you forgot.
But I love how comfortable it is, man. You forget that you're even in a car.